I started my education when I was 2.5. My grandfather took me to the cheder, and he took a bag of sweets, and we went to the cheder, and all the children were sitting around in a room on low benches on the walls, and I went with a bag, and each one got a sweet, and I was introduced to the teacher, and my grandfather was there. It wasn't my father, it was my grandfather that took me. And I started learning the Chumash, because that's what usually how in cheder you start. You start learning the 5 books of Moses. I liked it in the beginning, but I was a difficult child. And I think I was very strong-willed, and I wasn't amenable to being told what to do, what not to do. And I had problems with my father, particularly because I wouldn't, say prayers as often as he wanted me to, and I often was punished not having breakfast and not being able to go out and play and things like that, and having the teacher coming to the house and complaining to my father that I wasn't behaving properly, and I was a kind of I would say I was a rebellious child. My secular education started, I think I had 2 years before the war broke out. So I must have started in the, but because of my illness, I must have missed. And all I remember is I learned how to read and write. Well, write after a fashion, but I could write. I read fluently Polish. And I learned simple arithmetic. That's basically what I remember learning because we used to learn Jewish subjects in the morning and secular subjects in the afternoon. It was a government regulated situation that you had to have a full education. So though it was a cheder, but they used to have teachers that used to come in the afternoon and teach you secular subjects. But I only learned the language and mathematics and arithmetic. I spoke fluent Polish and Yiddish both, because I learned Polish from my mother and Yiddish Yiddish was the language of instructions in the cheder and the language of the home.